So what else can I talk about? Oh, my life. Since I haven't streamed, it looked like since the end of May, and a lot kind of has happened since that time, so that's kind of why. Some of it's personal, and I won't talk about it on here, but some of it's not. I mean, I picked up a roommate, and she's been pretty awful. I did it. She was a friend of a friend, and I did it because she needed a place to move into. And I had the spare bedroom, and I said, okay, maybe this can help out with some of the bills that I have. You know, she can help clean up around here a little bit. You know, it could be a good thing. It could be a really good thing, especially if she does what she says she's going to do. And we arranged and met, and um, the meeting went well. And I thought, okay, we've got a good plan set up here. She's gonna help out with bills. It's gonna financially. I looked at it and it's gonna work. So that's kind of good news there. And I'm like, okay, this can totally be a great fit. So the reality of the situation is she was a pretty awful roommate. I honestly couldn't believe how bad a roommate she was. She was just simply awful. I don't know how else to put it without being like ugly, but it's gonna have to happen. That's bad. Just do this. I'll clean this up later. All right. Spot there. All right. Well. I know it's super dark on here, by the way. I just let's see. Can I video settings? Render distance. I'm gonna ramp this down. Bobbing can come off. Clouds fast. Smooth graphics. Fast. Decreased. Turn the brightness up. Done. Done. Let's go back to the game. Still dark as hell. Alright, let's see here. I can put one here. That'll make it better. So, but she's been awful. She's moving out at the end of the month. There were a lot of reasons as to why I told her, and they're all true. And it didn't work out. I'm considering bringing on another roommate, but there's definitely going to be a different interview process this time around, and I'm going to have to be like totally comfortable with this person living in my world, basically, and knowing that I will be financial stable and everything else, so that way. Yay, iron. But what I really need is coal. But yeah, things just did not work out. So, I mean, I got to the point where she was like stealing food. She wasn't keeping after. She has a cat, and I allowed the cat to move in, and that was mistake number one. she's not cared for the cat. It's actually been a really big problem. It's an older cat, and she like pukes everywhere, and because she uses my roommate uses this bowl that basically allows the cat to eat as much as it wants, and then it of course overeats and then deposit on my carpet the contents of what she couldn't digest. So that sounds like a shit ton of lava. There we go. Okay. F3. Where am I looking at here? Oh wow, that's really high up still. So let's do this. Trying to do this where I don't kill myself. Alright, that looks like a whoops. So yeah, this whole saga is coming to an end soon, thankfully. It's not painless, unfortunately. I'm financially in a bad spot because of this whole situation. Because there's been several instances where she didn't live up to her part of the bargain, including paying me at certain times when I asked her to, and it's made it real hard for me. So I've been kept busy with that. There's other things that have happened in my life. One of the things I was part of the planning committee that helped put on Hibernation 21, which was a huge success. I was very happy with the amount of money we raised for, and again, sorry for the, nope, that's not what I was looking to do. I want to look, alright, so I'm about at the level I want to be at. Oh, for goodness sake, thank you, coal. I can make some torches. Alright, I know you can't see it. Boom. I want some iron too, good. So, that all's been happening. I've been kept busy with the magic stuff. I've really liked Battle for Zendikar draft, and I've enjoyed some of the stuff in that. Sometimes it's been infuriating how frustrating some of that can be. But that's the draft. It happens. So, wow, nice iron deposit too. All right. So now I'm gonna go back up because I can make some torches, so that way you guys can see. So, yeah, that's been kind of a thing that's been happening. So, haven't been playing a huge amount of games here lately. But I've been playing some. That could come out of there. Yeah, do that. Get some of that. I'll make a bunch of torches. There we go. All right. Dump this stuff in here. I'm going to take this cobblestone with me. Let it go here. All right. Let that go. So, too much drama. Too much drama for my own liking, but thankfully things are changing. I've done a lot of good this year. To give you an idea, my volunteer hours, this is the most I've ever, since I started tracking my volunteer hours, which work makes it real easy. They've got a tool that helps us track our volunteer hours so that we know, how much we're giving back to the community and stuff like that. And this is, if I can make this jump. This is the first year I will exceed 300 volunteer hours to different charities and events and stuff like that, which that's a lot of hours. You figure the normal work week here is 40 hours. If you do a month worth of work, which is usually 4 weeks, 4 times 3, that's 120 hours. I'm not quite to the point where I've done about 3 months worth of volunteer work this year, but it's not very far off. So, oh, hey. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Now we're getting to good stuff. Actually, have I gone too far down? Let's see. No, I can go down just a little bit more. Boom. So I'm looking at 11. F3. Okay. So here is the base for where I'm going to spread out from here, looking for stuff. Alright, so that's 3 by 3. There, and there. So, for those of you who don't know, who don't play Minecraft, usually once you get down to level 10 in Minecraft, or the 10th, what do they call it here? 10th block. This is where you tend to find the diamond ore and a bunch of your other ores and stuff that you'll need to progress further into the game. So from here is where I usually set up a big base area, and I will branch out with all 4 in all 4 directions to try and find as much diamond as possible. So and I'm just setting up a